I'm the first one in any conversation if the topic arises. If someone accuses Calvinism of being a works-based theology, I'm the first one to step in and say, no, I don't agree with Calvinism, but it is a theology built around this idea of removing works from salvation, sanctification, just the whole nine. And I say that and do that knowing there are very few Calvinists who would do the same if someone accused me of being inconsistent or attacked me or the churches of Christ. I'm not saying no Calvinist out there wouldn't come to my defense if they had an understanding of what I believe or my theology. I'm just saying it's very few and far between, but that doesn't prevent me or stop me from doing it. I had a conversation the other day with a friend, and I'll share the clip if anyone doubts what I'm saying. And they're like, well, why do Calvinists even, preach the gospel if God's going to choose these people and choose that people? And I laid it out. Well, if I were a Calvinist, I would say, because if I meet someone, I don't know if God's going to save them or not, and I'll preach the gospel to them, and God will regenerate them, or he may choose not to. Now, regardless of whether the God choosing and your objections to that, it's consistent for Calvinists to preach the gospel. It's consistent for Calvinists to evangelize. It's consistent for Calvinists to, preach to someone, and then if they reject it, maybe preach to them again. Maybe it wasn't the right time. I mean, Saul of Tarsus didn't respond to the preaching of, who was it? Stephen, but he did respond to Jesus Christ appearing to him and Ananias coming to him and preaching what he must do. I guess my point is, if we're going to be critiquing a theology or a doctrine, we have to have an understanding of it. We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And if it turns out we're misrepresenting it or misunderstanding it, that we correct that and move on. Even if it doesn't really matter for people who want to misrepresent me or the Church of Christ in general or things of that nature. We just have to live according to a higher standard.